an unboxing video in this rough country. Steering stabilizer kit, 8735630, for 73 to 87 half-ton pickup, Dana 44 or 10-bolt axle. That's a lie. It'll work for 3/4 ton trucks as well. I'm probably going to weld up new mounts and stuff. Anyway, so let's see. I have an old Rancho dual stabilizer on my truck now, and it's just really ugly, and that's what I want to change. That's some good rough country stickers. Alright, so let's take a look at these shocks. Made in China. Figured this is the cheapest kit available, but it has great reviews. And I have other friends who have used it and they all love it. Dodge 4-wheel drive. A lot of times when you get instruction manuals with these things, it sounds like something someone would make up, but they really just suck and you kind of have to do your own thing anyway. I'm going to paint this stuff so it's black. That's why I'm opening it a few days before I'm going to actually paint it. Let's see how stiff the shock is. It's pretty stiff. And that is a really nice beefy shaft, no pun intended. So they look pretty good. This shaft is almost 3/4 of an inch. It's 710 thousandths, so that's impressive. And this is beefy too. This is 1/4 inch. This is decent. I can work with this. This gets clamped over the axle, and then these clamp to it. I gotta paint this stuff. It's hideous. It's silver, and I don't want to run it silver. I don't want you to, even though I have it. So overall, first video of this, it looks like pretty good quality. Has good reviews. Not missing anything that I can tell yet. Instructions are trash, but they always are on these type of things. I'll turn the camera back on because I wanted to show you guys what I'm doing to paint these. Just gonna hit them with a Scotch-Brite really quick, kind of scuff them up with a little brake clean. They're definitely covered in a little bit of oil. So if I tried to just straight away paint them, it would be bad. Tacked up pretty well. I'm not really caring if it's the world's greatest paint job. I just don't want it all to flake off. Okay, that's pretty good. Paint definitely just kind of flies off when I hit the brake clean, so it's like all shocks, not very well painted. Never met a shock that had a quality paint job. Okay, now I'm just gonna spray these down again and paint them. Here's what they look like after a coat of paint. A little bit of semi-gloss. Looks a lot better. I kind of would have preferred Nylox. I'm going to throw that out there. None of these are Nylox or interference bolts. These are interference. Let's see if you can see that. That is an interference nut. This is just your standard old nut with a split washer. Installation on this kit is extremely simple. I think anybody could do this in their driveway at their house with basically no special tools. The only part that I think is a little bit more difficult is having the right amount of stick out on your shocks, and I'm going to show you that next. So basically all that you have to do is extend this out 4.5 inches from this point and mount it to your bar there. I'm going to go ahead and attach these before I mount them now. So here's what the final product looks like installed. It's nice and high. Now, I have not tightened these outer U-bolts that hold this bracket on yet. It's a little tip I can extend to y'all, is not to do that until you go lock to lock with this. You have them tight enough to slip if something were to happen, so that you don't bend anything. You don't bend your shock or your mount or anything like that. So, because if this isn't enough travel and you go all the way, you know, full lock that way, if this isn't enough travel and you go all the way full lock that way, it could really be disastrous. So I have them, like I said, just tight, snug enough to where they won't move unless there's, you know, real pressure. So this is the first drive with the new stabilizers, and I just got off the freeway. It's noticeably much better, and I had Rancho dual stabilizers before, so they might have been a little older, but they seem like a pretty good product. I've had a lot of friends use this kit before, and it seems pretty good. I'm gonna go down a real bumpy road right now, see if we get any bump steer. But so far, it's amazing. It's a lot more stable than it was. And I'm hitting pretty big bumps right here. Some pretty good ones. I'm no hands. This should be a really good one right here. Yeah, there we go. This is great. No hands. Wow. That's great. Yeah, it was not like that before. Here's a real big bump. Real big. Pretty good. My wife will like driving this a lot better now. So, backstory on this truck, really quick, is it's a 1970 Suburban, four-wheel drive, K20, so 3/4 ton. Basically stock running gear with a 2-inch Tough Country lift, and well, not stock running gear. It has a LS. It's an LM7 with LS1 pistons that I built, and a MP205 divorced from a 4L80. So this is my daily driver. I drive it absolutely every day. That's why it has 3 car seats in it. And so, you know, I wear out parts. This is a big improvement for $100, the cheapest kit on the market. So I highly recommend it. And yeah, purchase it. There was some extra hardware in the kit. So what? That's great, extra hardware in case you drop it. And their initial setup of 4.5 inches